Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to this new video. I'm messing up on my intro. But yeah, well actually I didn't mess up. I'm just laughing to myself that I hesitated there for a minute. But yeah, no, welcome back. Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to continue doing blacks along the character of Wraith, the Wraith of God. And so yeah, in the last video I did this part of the arm. I went ahead and just did this little back part also. So now we're going to jump into the pants. And as you can see, I have already used my pencil to identify where I want to put the black areas. I'll put these X's here so you have an idea where the blacks are going to be. And yeah, so let's jump into it. Yeah, man. Right now I'm going to use a Micron and O2. This is a pretty worn out, as you can see here. Pretty. The thing the thing here is worn out. The ink is still pretty good. But yeah. I hold on to what's these things? I'm thinking about the art, so I'm not really focused on what I'm saying. But yeah, I hold on to these tech pens for as long as I can, even when they're worn out and the ink is like not as visible and as clear as it was when you first opened them up. Even then, you can still make use of it for some effect, some brush effect, dry effect, maybe a smaller thinner line. There's always a use for all microns, for all tech pens, no matter how bad they've been used. So I try my best to coat on them for as long as I can. But even still, I end up realizing that I have like a stack of microns that are all like almost worn out, and I've been really picky lately with the micron that I use for rendering, because for all of this stuff, like for doing the line work and then all this, I can use any kind of tech pen. But when I'm starting to like do like the fine stuff, like these inking for this, or when I start doing these rendering lines here, I'm starting to get really picky with the microns. Like I want a fresh new micron because it's got the ink just right and it comes out just the way that I like it. If I'm using this older one, like the line is a little bit faded and I have to work against the micron. So I used to work against the micron for the sake of conserving the micron and keeping it for as long as I can. But now I'm like, man, forget that. I want a good line. And yeah, so the micron is not doing its part. It's going to get tossed. And so I'll probably have like about maybe 2 or 3 other microns that are pretty worn out, that I'll still hang on to. But then any more than that, I just go ahead and throw it out the trash, throw it in the trash, because I'm not going to need it. That's too much crap. But yes, see, I got this. I inked this part out. Now I want fresh inks on this, and I don't want any kind of pencil marks. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my eraser and just erase all the X's and stuff out. If I know where I'm gonna ink, but in case like if I'm lost about where to ink, I'll put X's like this in the ink and not in the pencil. So yeah, so that's done. And yeah, so then I get the town on inking this part out. As you can see, my solid black thingy isn't as organic as other people are. It's very planned. Many people say that isn't really a positive. You should like just organically just put the blacks where you think they should go, but I don't think I'm at that stage yet where I can just grab a pen and just start. Like for example, the artist that comes to mind is David Finch. He'll get a what's this thing called? He'll get a Pentel brush, and he'll go over an area that's like this, for example, where it's got nothing on it, and he'll just start globbing the ink on it, and then as he's finished with, like by the time he's finished with it, it looks like realistic AF, and I'm like, wow, man, he's got that kind of talent. I'm not there yet. I can probably do a little bit with it, but I guess I'm assuming that maybe after 20 years I could probably do that kind of thing. But I'm only just what's this? 2019. 2019 was when I got back into art. So what's that? 4 years? I'm only in this for 4 years, man. It's not even that long. And yeah, I started my art journey 4 years ago, or I started it again, because I've been drawing since I was a little boy, but I stopped drawing because life came at me. Like I'm pretty sure it comes out at everybody else. So it came at me, and then I had to stop drawing. I had to focus on life, on surviving and things like that. And then after university, after I got my degree, I had all this free time. I was like, man, I gotta put this time to use. And I decided to pick up drawing again. And my intention with what I had in mind when I came back into drawing was to get as good as I can. And yeah, that's about it. Just to get as good as I can, and just to continue enjoying it for as long as I can enjoy it. Once I got into the indie scene, though, once I started discovering all of this, all these IPs and all these cool things that indie creators are doing, then I had to change up a little bit, and change up in the sense that I still want to improve, but now at least I have a goal in mind, which is improve to the point where I can put out a competent book. A competent book of my own characters, because like many people out there, when I was in high school, when I was in middle school, me and my friends, we would talk about comics a lot, talk about Spider-Man, Iron Man, Spawn, especially back in the Image days. And yeah, we would have talks about creating our characters. I designed with a friend of mine, I don't know if he's watching, Terry. But me and Terry, we designed this character called Punishment way back in the day. But he was a straight rip-off of Spawn. Because we were like real big Spawn fans. And Todd McFarlane was our guy. And yeah, man, the detail that Todd McFarlane puts into his art was really, really influential in my art. So I try to emulate that as much as I can. So like, for example, when I do this kind of thing here, all these little lines and stuff like that, and try to emulate him a little bit. And yeah, so I mean, thinking about our own characters has been a thing in my life for a long time. Like, I have this character in mind, I have this character in mind, or it'd be cool if this guy could do this, or if that guy could do that, or it'd be cool if I could see this kind of fight scene or that kind of fight scene. And yeah, then when I came back into the art thing, and I saw all these cool characters, I was like, man, so this isn't a pipe dream. This isn't like I'm just talking out of my rear end and trying to like, hey, I think this would be cool. No, people are actually doing it. Like, people are actually coming up with characters, drawing them, putting them in stories, and the stories are good. Oh, they're surprisingly well done, well crafted. So hey, man, I want to get in on this fun, because for me it's fun. Like I cannot, me personally, I can't treat this like a business. I know many people say we have to treat it like a business and build your brand and this stuff thing, but I'm doing this for fun. Like, I don't, if my comic is a flop, it's a failure, then it's not going to affect me economically, you know. So thank God, you know, thank God for that. Thank the Lord for the ability to do this, you know. So it won't affect me in that case. I mean, I can walk away from art any day that I like. Not that I want to, because I want to continue drawing, but this isn't a brand for me. Like, this isn't, you know. So I mean, that's why I shy away from like doing live streams, from doing all these kinds of things, because at first I thought these live streams were like for fun, but no, this is like part of like a marketing thing that creators do. Like they jump on this on these streams to promote their books and to get more sales and to get people to buy their stuff, and it's totally understandable. I appreciate everybody's hustle, so I stray away from that, because like, you know, I'll put myself in their situation. I'm out here trying to grind, trying to get my money, trying to get these sales, trying to get these comic book figures, and trying to sell my comic book, and then I have some guy coming on the scene, taking up airtime, for example, you know, taking up airtime to promote a comic that he's not really, you know, interested in selling. So I mean, I would think that that's not cool, you know. It's not cool to take up airtime if you're not really serious about taking it up. So I mean, that's why I don't really bother too much with streaming, because, you know, some people jump on streams because they really need to hustle, they really need to get the word out for their comic and then get as much as they can. But that's not my case. And so yeah, man. So I'm doing this comic, and it's going to get done, or as long as the Lord allows me to work on it, because I have the story in my mind. The story is in my mind done. The thing is that I have to get it ready for pages, and you know, and I want to do it right. And I want to get a editor, get a good story, and do the pages right, and then execute it to the best of my ability, and then get it out to you guys. And so that's going to happen either way. Unless some tragic thing happens and then I die next year or something like that, but hopefully the Lord let me hang around a little bit longer to get this done. And yeah, so I'm going to be working on this book. I hope you guys will take the time to read it. I hope you guys like it, and yeah, man. You know, now I think about it, I am treating this like a business. Cause I'm gonna end up selling this to you guys anyway. But I end up selling the book to you guys either way. You guys aren't gonna get the book for free. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I might give it to you for free. I'll give it to you for free. But yeah, so that's the pants here. I'm gonna cut the video off here because I'm already at 14 minutes. But that's the pants, and I already went ahead and started doing the contour. For the contour, I'm using an 04. I don't normally use 04s, but I was working with this one in another area of the yard, and I was like, hey, it's pretty good. I might hold on to this for a little bit longer, and so yes, I'm doing this. And yeah, so I'm going to do another video, continue working, hopefully maybe, I don't know where you guys want to go to next. Let's jump over here, do the face, and then we'll continue going at it. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hit the like button. Yeah, if you like the video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, spread the word, tell everybody about me, and yeah, hopefully you like the piece of art, and hopefully you like the content that I have on the channel also, and hopefully you like the comment that I'm putting out, or that I'm working on. So yeah, that's it. Thank you very much. Have a great one. Take care. Peace. And before you go, don't forget that I'm working on my own comic. It's called Ominous, and it starts with a 10-page preview with story and artwork by yours truly, featuring this sweet cover colored by the awesome Matt Yackey. So be sure to follow me on Twitter and subscribe to the channel so you can stay up to date on everything.